Hi again, welcome back to another episode of Child Actor Tips and Tricks with me, Jacqueline Steiger. I think this is episode 11. Yes, 11. I talked about little kids and I've talked about auditions, and today I'm going to talk about teen actors, because there's a lot of you. I have to tell you, once you become a teenager, competition gets way more fierce, especially once you get older, 14, 15, 16, because sets would much rather hire an 18-year-old who can look younger, like I can, than a 16-year-old, because the 16-year-old has a studio teacher on set. You can only work a certain number of hours, and unless you are graduated from high school or taken the California high school exit exam, don't quote me on that, there's a couple different exams and it's kind of complicated. But unless you're already out of school, you still have to be in school, you still need a studio teacher, and you can work less hours, and your parent has to be there. So an 18-year-old that looks like a teenager is a much safer bet. But there are a lot of teen actors, and there are ways around it. First off, know that the competition is super fierce, so be on your game. Make sure your headshot is amazing. Make sure your resume portrays who you are and how you want to work. Make sure your demo reel material or your actor clips are really good. And have another activity. You're an actor that sings. You're an actor that dances. You're an actor that is super good at archery or soccer. Or you're an actor that also paints. Make sure that acting isn't your only thing, and that's especially helpful in high school and once you get into teenager stuff, because a lot of acting is mental. And for me, it got really hard as a teenager because I was more aware of the constant rejection, and it felt a lot more personal, and also as a really awkward looking teenager. Plus I had major spinal surgery. Like, just all of the things at once. Being a teenager was not very fun. So make sure that you know that it's not personal, even when it feels personal. Don't let it get to you, because you're still amazing and fantastic whether or not you get booked, and whether or not they liked you in the room that day. And you know what? Even if you're awkward looking, it ends. I promise it ends. Being a teenager is really awesome sometimes and really terrible sometimes. What else did I have? It's mental. Don't let it get to you. Competition is super fierce. Be on your game. Have your tools. And you're going to have to start thinking about if you want to act as an adult or not. Because as tough as it is as a teen, the competition gets way more fierce as an adult. So really decide if acting is right for you, or if there's something else that makes you happy. Because there's a famous quote that if you can live without acting, do it. And believe me, it's true. If you can live without acting, do it. You'll be so much happier. And if you cannot live without acting, and if it's the only thing that makes you feel passionate and lights you up, then do it, and know that I am rooting for you.